Hello, and welcome back to my channel, everybody. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Garrett, and this is Tech Yeah. As you can see, my garage is full of crap. And while it was full of crap, I was digging through here and I ran into some footage that I lost a few months ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on cleaning this filthy garage and get my workshop back in tip-top shape. But while I'm doing that, you go ahead and check out this footage here about the EVGA XR1 Pro capture card. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so here it is. We have the EVGA XR1 Pro. This capture card, which at first, I originally had planned on probably trying to pick up something that was PCI Express and then putting a permanent tower out here in the garage, but I've kind of gotten accustomed to setting my laptop up over here, and it's kind of been running my live streams and stuff like that. I obviously wanted to stick to something portable, and I rent, and I do not own this place, so like trying to invest into installing air conditioning or anything out here it just leaves a sour taste in my mouth anytime I think about it. So I looked for another alternative, and there are other things out there. Aber Media makes a few things. If you watch a guy here on YouTube, his name is EPOSVox, the stream professor, really informational guy. He spends a lot of his time playing games and streaming things, and he's mentioned this capture card a few times as well. One of the things of note about this capture card here is actually that it is certified for OBS. It even says it right here on the front of the box. I'll try to get... So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this little guy out of the box, and we'll go ahead and take a look at its physical appearance. Okay, and right here we are. This is the packaging that you will get if you decide to buy this in a store or order it online. The packaging looks really cool. I still haven't quite figured out the knob on top. I do believe it's for if you're going to pass audio through like an Xbox or a PS5 controller or something like that, which this does support, which is really cool. So this is a good solution. So if you're doing more than just PC streaming, if you're planning on streaming through PS5 or the Xbox Series X, this can definitely capture that for you. And as we can see back here on the back of the box, it does say it has a maximum recording resolution here of 2160p at 30 FPS. So that is 4K. 4K, 30 FPS. So not bad little specs on this guy. Let's go ahead and get him out of the box and take a look here. Okay, so it comes with an HDMI cable. It's like a 3-footer, which I have in my bag. It also comes with this cable here. Now this here is you can either plug it into like a little wall wart or something for power, or you can use 2 USB ports on your machine if you so are inclined to do that, because your computer is not going to be that close to an outlet. So unless you have like a USB extension cord or something like that, more than likely if you're going to use regular USB type A ports, you're going to be sacrificing 2 of them. So if you have a laptop, that's something to keep in mind. But if you have an available USB-C port, now I do believe it has to be 10 gigabits per second or better. It can't be the half-speed USB-C. But I don't think you find too many of those. I think most of them are the 10 gigabits ports. So if you have one of those, or if you have a Thunderbolt port on your laptop like I do, you can run just one USB-C cable from the laptop to the input port here, and it will work just fine, trust me. I have done it several times now, and I have not had any problems capturing anything. So very glossy there, as you can see. It's fingerprint magnet here on top. You can see me there in the camera. Say hello. Hi. Anyhow, so there we have our HDMI in. There's our Type-C for power and data. You have this knob here, like I said, it's more than likely for, you have audio pass through here, as you can see. It even has a little controller logo etched in there, and then there's a headphone logo there for monitoring, so that could be for that as well. It also has a push button. Might be able to hear it here if I put it up to the mic. There we go. So, as far as its physical stance, and there we have our certified for OBS sticker directly on the device. So definitely a lot weightier, a lot more premium feeling than the little $20 card that you can find at Walmart. So and this little device performs very, very well. All right, let's go ahead and throw this onto my laptop and plug it into my gaming PC and take a look at some of its capabilities here. So that was the EVGA XR1 Pro. I really wish I could have gotten some more capture from it. I don't have an Xbox or really anything other than a bunch of other computers. So a few things I will note though. It does 4K just fine. And then there's actually a few other things. If you've had a capture card before, this has DMCA protections on it, so there's going to be instances where you have this hooked up to a device. If you try to play a video on that device, or if it thinks you're playing some kind of copyrighted content, it's going to completely, the signal will go out. It looks a little like this, and it'll even say, you know, DMCA protection or whatever, and you'll find that sometimes that this can be triggered by even just simple things, or maybe even just any MP4 video that's playing, not necessarily one that's even copyrighted. These are in place, of course, to make it harder to people, or these are in place to make it a lot harder for people to pirate video content. So it's a good thing, but it can also be a little bit of a headache. There are ways to disable it on this particular unit. I'm not going to get into that on my channel because that is a real wishy-washy area. So I've done it for my intents and purposes, but I also play a video as a live desktop background, and just the video playing as my background completely nullifies the signal. I can't even get a signal on my laptop. So for my use cases, I have disabled the DMCA protections on the unit itself. But when you do that, it's up to the user to make sure that you're not copying content that you shouldn't be. So stay within the realms of the law.
Did someone call for the long arm of the law?
I hope you guys enjoyed the footage that I found out here in my garage while I was cleaning it. I'm about finished out here, so I'm gonna get back to it. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Catch you in the next one.